Hey, Facebook, YouTube, let's get it. Hope everybody's doing well. Officially going live for Unstoppable episode 76. Patching through to Instagram. Doing what we need to do to make sure that men are the strongest, best versions of themselves. Guys, you know what we're about to do. We're about to get after it. Just waiting for the feedback to come through. Let's get into this thing. We're going live in 3, 2, 1. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unstoppable, the elite mind and body podcast for men. I'm your host, Taj Howell. Welcome back to the show. This is episode 76. This shit is crazy right now because I can tell you genuinely, it feels so damn good to be back doing Unstoppable. It feels like I've reopened one of my greatest passions that I haven't done in a while. So I'm excited to be doing this shit with you guys right now. Let's get straight into it. So this episode is called Train to Become Unkillable. Okay. First of all, your question that you may be asking yourself is why does a man need to train to become unkillable? Here's the deal. In life, as men, every single thing that we do, every single thing that we want, every single dollar we want to make, every single thing that we do in life as men is competition. It is war. Okay. It is war. Life for a man is war. And if you're not good at the war, your country is going to fucking die, right? Like you're not going to achieve the results that you want. Now, I'm going to share with you 5 primary things that you need to do to become the most unkillable version of yourself, meaning you are able to withstand massive amounts of stress, work extremely hard without the presence or with the presence of results, and take your life to the ultimate next level. But that being said, before I do, comment win on this live stream right now, and I'm going to do a full assessment of your current situation when it comes to your training, your nutrition, and your mindset, and I'm going to do that 100% free. So comment the word win, and I'll send you over the information. Let's get straight into it. So first thing I want to talk about is the fact that you need to build mental fortitude to become unkillable, okay? Now, what is mental fortitude? You need to develop the ability to do things that you don't want to do on a daily basis because literally most of the time as a man, I'd say 90% of the time, we have to do shit that we may or may not want to do. Okay. So you have to have the ability to force yourself to do things. Okay. You got to force yourself to eat the right foods. You got to force yourself to get in the gym. You got to force yourself to get in the fight gym. You got to force yourself to do the work that you need to do, to show up early, to wake up on time, to go to sleep on time, to not drink alcohol even if you want to on Wednesday, not eat burgers and chips and pizza and fucking popcorn and shit during the week when you're not supposed to. Okay? You've got to force yourself to do things. And if you're not used to forcing yourself to do things, the number one thing that's going to help you force yourself to do things is mental fortitude. Now, how do you create mental fortitude? Mental fortitude is created through the perception that you see of yourself. Okay. Mental fortitude is literally created by the identity that you see for yourself. Okay. Now, the only way to shift your identity into that of a person who actually does what they're supposed to do all of the time and doesn't make excuses any of the time is to literally create the exact person that you want to be and commit to achieving that day in and day out. Okay. Now, the only way that you can do that is by actually taking the time to map out who you want to be. Okay. Map out how do you want to look? How do you want to live? What kind of core values do you require from yourself? And what kind of core values do you require from people in your life to hold to keep them close to you? Right? What kind of bank account health do you want to have? What kind of investments do you want to have? What kind of person do you ultimately see yourself as? And then you need to commit every single day to making that life, making that person a reality. Okay. Also, we had a bunch of people comment the word when instead of win. So I want you to comment win for a free fitness assessment while I'm typing this out. I typed like a 6th grader. Okay. With me. I'm just doing that really quick right now. And if you're on the podcast, all you have to do, if you're listening to the actual podcast itself, all you have to do if you want me to do a full assessment of you is head to my Instagram and comment and DM me the word transform. Okay. But that's the first main thing is you actually have to build out the person who you want to become. And then you have to commit every single day. And I recommend first thing in the morning when your brain is most malleable. Your brain's like Play-Doh in the morning, right? Focus on that vision of yourself, visualize it day in and day out, and commit to being that person. Make the decision, okay? That's the first thing. The second part of becoming an unkillable man is to condition your body for strength and endurance, okay? A lot of guys go in the gym and they just do 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 10 on bench press and on curls, and then they leave, right? Or they do a little bit of a walk on an incline walk on the treadmill for 30 minutes and then they leave. Like, if you genuinely want to become the best version of yourself, the best version of you, and I'm talking directly to you, whoever is watching this right now, the best version of you can lift heavy weight, can lift your body weight above your head, can lift your body weight, can squat your body weight, can push your body weight. The best version of you is athletic enough to go for a run if they need to. The best version of you can hike up a mountain and not get tired. The best version of you can literally defend themselves in any situation in case a motherfucker tries some shit. The best version of you as a man is unkillable. And if you don't agree with me, I want you to comment on this video. Literally. Tell me if you don't agree. Okay? Because when it's late at night and you're walking and you've got your wife, you got your kid with you, if someone comes up to you, you need to be able to either run or protect your family, dude. I'm serious. So you need to train not just for looks. Okay. And this is coming from a ex-pro. I'm still a pro bodybuilder, baby. Come on now. I'm just not using it. But this is coming from someone who's trained for 10 years just primarily for looks. You've got to get past that. Go train Muay Thai. Go train jiu-jitsu. Go learn how to box. Push yourself in hard situations. Start running 5Ks, 10Ks. Start pushing yourself so that you can actually become the best version of you. Because I'm telling you right now, any man, and if you're watching, if you're a man, this is who's supposed to be watching this right now. You need to be able to look yourself in the mirror and say that I can do everything that I need to do in life. You should be able to go pick up, go take up weighboarding. You know what I mean? You should be able to go take up weighboarding, and because you're fit enough, you should be able to just do it first try. Like that's how you do this shit. You understand what I'm saying? So you in order to be the best version of yourself, you have to train for strength and endurance. You have to do both. Okay? So that's number 2. The third thing, okay? The third thing is adapting to stress. You have to adapt your body and mind to handle massive amounts of stress. Okay. Now it doesn't matter if you're a business owner or you're a sales guy or you're a doctor, lawyer, freaking sales professional, whatever your career is, you need to be able to handle stress in the workplace, and you need to be able to handle stress in your personal life. And the best way to handle stress as a man is to force yourself to do physically hard shit day in and day out. Because when you do hard things physically, whether it's resistance training or it's endurance training or it's swimming or it's fighting, when you push yourself to do these things, it makes everything else in your day seem easier, right? It makes you feel like you've conquered and you've already conquered that. So doing the sales isn't hard. You've already ran 5K today. So dealing with the family shit isn't hard, right? You've already got punched in the fucking face in a Muay Thai gym, which means that staying 30 minutes extra and completing a project at work isn't hard anymore. You need to become the type of dude who is resilient to stress in every single area, every single facet. If you don't, you're going to get crushed and annihilated by the other men who do. I want you guys to understand this. This is super, super important. I see a lot of guys coming in my program and they just whine, bro. Whine. A lot of guys come in and they whine because I make them do hard shit. I make them do high intensity training, bodybuilding training. I push them to get in the fight gym. I push them to do things. And because they're doing things, they get like, oh, I just want to do 3 sets of 10. No, you've got to push yourself. If you don't push yourself physically, you're going to collapse when it comes to the stress in the world. There's a lot of females on this live stream right now, which is awesome. I love having women follow me. It's about 86% men that follow me. So the 14% of you women, let's fucking go. This works for you guys too. You ladies out there should be pushing yourselves as well. You should be pushing yourselves to do hard things. You need to be resilient. human beings. Okay. And that's why I make this content. Okay. The third thing, I already did the third thing. The fourth motherfucking thing is your nutrition and recovery. Okay. If you want to truly become unkillable, you actually have to pay attention to what you put in your body, right? Like you can't just eat Twinkies and drink Red Bull and fucking like, you know what I mean? Do bump lines of cocaine on the weekend. Like you can't do that shit. If you want to be the best version of yourself, if you actually want to be unkillable, handle stress, do life at the highest possible caliber, you need to take care of what you put inside of your body. You also need to sleep. Okay? You need to fucking sleep. Like you can't be up all weekend, bumping lines below, not sleeping, or drinking all night, not sleeping, show up on Monday and still be able to perform. You have to take the shit seriously. Just take it seriously. Okay? And in order to take it seriously, you have to make the decision to take it seriously. Okay? And what I want you guys to do is this. If you're the type of person who struggles with diet, okay? If you're the type of person who struggles knowing what to eat or consistently eating the right foods or doing the right things when it comes to your training, and you struggle to stay consistent, if that's your biggest problem, comment win on this live stream right now, and I'm going to help you build a training plan, nutrition plan, and a timeline that's going to help you get in the best shape of your life over the coming months. And I'm going to do it for free. Okay. So comment win on the live stream. And if you're listening to the podcast, the replay of this podcast at whatever year this is, 2025 or 20 motherfucking 50, because it might be motherfuckers in 2050 listening to shit. No matter what, you can go to my Instagram and you can DM me the word transform and I will help you get there. Okay. So comment when, if you're live, DM me transform if you're not live. All right. Let's make this shit happen. Now, here's the deal. Okay. That's number 4. Okay. Is nutrition and recovery. And the fifth thing, okay, is the fifth thing for becoming an unkillable human being is that you have to stack your failures. Okay. What do I mean by that? You got to stack your failures. Okay. The most successful people in the world are the people who fail the most. Okay. The most successful people in the world are the people who fail the most. And I'm just going to give you a very a very popular person right now who you may love or you may not love. And we're not talking politics right now on this podcast, but Elon Musk, regardless if you love him or hate him, doesn't matter. He's one of the most successful dudes on the planet. You know how many rockets that dude blew up before he caught one? That's just a perfect example right there. Okay. You've got to stack your failures up. You just fucking stack the fuck out of them until the failures become successes. That's literally the main thing you got to do. And you've got to be the person who doesn't shy away from failure. If you're scared of failure and you're scared of that's pretty much fucking it. If you're scared of failure, I want you to recreate what you think failure is in your mind. Failure isn't failing at something. Failure is when you quit. You only fail in life if you quit. You only fail in your relationship if you quit at it. You only fail building your business or building up your income from your work or whatever, or your side hustle or whatever it is. You only fail if you quit. You only fail with your fitness if you quit. You never fail if you never quit. So you have to be the type of person who never quits. And I'm telling you guys this right now because I'm very, very passionate about this. I've been doing this a very, very long time. I've helped over 700 people to transform their lives over the last decade. And this shit to me is personal. Okay. So if this shit to you is personal and you're ready to take your life and your fitness and your health and everything you're doing to the next level, I want you to comment fires on this live stream right now. Just hammer the fucking fires in there so I can see. And you can show us all how committed you are to becoming successful. Okay, so hammer those fires out. Now, I'm going to give you guys one last shot. If you comment the word win, my team will send you over everything you need so that we can do a full assessment of your current situation and help you build an actual strategy that's going to change your life. Okay, so comment the word win on this live stream right now, and we'll go from there. For the rest of you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you had an amazing podcast. And I hope, because it's Tuesday, you're already 2 days into one of the best weeks of your entire fucking life. Okay, let's lock in, guys. As you know, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, this podcast will be streamed live around 2:30, 3 o'clock ish Eastern Standard. So tune in if you guys are going to be here with me. It's really, really great. I love seeing you guys all here. All right, I'm about to go outside in 30-degree heat right now and box with my boxing coach until I'm a puddle on the floor. Okay, so just know that coach is leading by example. Bah, bah, bah. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.